me see.
Hey, this is Leva.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. My last guest is joining me. One of my favorite women wrestlers of all time, and she's got a big weekend ahead of her. She's gonna be at Shine Wrestling tomorrow night, and she's coming here to Kentucky, people. The lovely Miss Leva Bates is back here at Triple Threat Wrestling Radio. Good evening, Leva.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Great to have you back. And the last time you was on the show, it was at the 5-year anniversary show this past spring. And I'm glad to have you back. And you are in for quite a busy weekend. We're definitely going to get into Shine and UCW in a matter of moments. But I got to kick off the show with this. Halloween was just a few days ago. We all know you are known for being dressed up and everything. So how was your Halloween, Miss Leva?
It was great. It's funny, everyone else dresses up for Halloween. I usually don't because it's like a vacation for me. I dress up all year round, so I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to take this one off. So I actually ended up going to Halloween Horror Nights. They kind of frown on wearing costumes, like big, elaborate costumes. You can get away with, like, the normal-looking costumes, like Gravity Falls is a good example. You saw a lot of people in Gravity Falls costumes because that's kind of like real clothes. But they kind of frown on any sort of, like, costume. I saw them turn away a Superman because it was too costumey. So, but, yeah, Halloween Horror Nights was a blast. It was a lot of fun. Halloween's kind of a good day to go. It's busy, but not crazy busy, so you can usually get through all the houses. So I definitely recommend, well, I don't know if I should recommend everyone going on Halloween, because then it'll get busy. But it's a lot of fun.
Oh man, so this year I call Halloween Halloween, in honor of Harley Quinn, because I think a lot of women was going dressed up as Harley Quinn. And long and behold, I'm out here on my Facebook scrolling down and I see some friends dressed up as Harley Quinn. My question is, did you get a chance to see some Harley Quinns on Halloween by any chance?
I saw a lot on, like, Instagram and Facebook. I don't think there was any Harleys actually at Halloween Horror Night. I mean, though the main character is kind of this year is Chance, which is like a Harley Quinn-esque character, so saw a lot of her, so that's close enough. But yeah, like honestly, I've seen Harley all year, especially at conventions, because I do a lot of comic book conventions, so there's always a million of daddy's, whatever, girl Harley versions. The Suicide Squad is one. So my favorite was one in drag. It was a guy dressed up as Harley. He was my favorite.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So let's talk Shine, which is
All right.
continues to grow to this day. Big shout out to the lovely Lexi Fife. She continues to bring the absolute best woman wrestlers on her shows, and you fit right there with them. And they're gonna be, it's tomorrow from 8 to 11. For those like myself, shame on me, I know, that's unable to make it. You can watch it live in HD at flowslam.tv. That's FLO slam.tv. And I'm looking at the card, and you have a match coming up. Let's talk about this match and what led into this match in particular.
I am actually wrestling Jessica's mother. To be honest, I don't really know what led into this match. She hasn't been there in a while. I know she used to tag with Sassy Steffi at Shine, and then she hasn't been around in a while. So I guess this is her big return. So they probably wanted to give her someone, I don't know, I guess, either fun or good or okay or mediocre. I don't know what you want to call me. For her big return. So it should be interesting. We're both two very big, over-the-top characters, so it should definitely be something. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm interested. I've actually never had a one-on-one wrestling match with her. It's always been tags. I think it's always been tags. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
So this should be fun to finally have a one-on-one with her.
yeah,
Yeah, it really has been only the tags because it's either with her and Mickey, her and Sassy, and then her and Sassy. Like, wow, yeah. Because I think we had a match, like it was a crazy several-woman tag match, but they were in it. And then we had one, I'm going to say it was ACW. We had a tag match there, and then 2 tag matches there. So yeah, first time one-on-one with Jessie Bell. I'm excited. I have a feeling it's going to be a fun little match. I have no idea what to expect. But yeah, it's going to be a good night.
So this is basically the battle of the Kentucky girls, pretty much. First time ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it really is.
yeah. She's from Kentucky as well. She's from Bosstown to be exact, and she continues to make a name for herself in the Kentucky area. So you are right. All these years you've faced Jessie, it's been tag teams or through slamming ladies. Maybe that y'all face each other one on one. I may have purchased one of the downloads. I don't know. But the first one-on-one match in an actual wrestling show. So so check it out tomorrow night. Shine FlowSlam.tv. Jessie versus Leva, and plenty of other names on the card. Tracy Taylor, Miss Rachel Ellen, who made an appearance, a couple appearances on NXT, just like yourself. Thea Trinidad is there. Sue Yon. The list goes on and on. And support women's wrestling like I do. And let's get into this highly anticipated appearance you have coming up in your neck of the woods. Let's and talk about this show in particular, and there's a good cause behind it.
Yeah, it's actually it's kind of a homecoming for me. I graduated from Hopkins County Central High School, and I was actually in the band at Hopkins County Central. And it's kind of crazy because now I have both of my nieces are in the same high school band, so it's kind of surreal. One's a senior, one's a freshman. So what we're doing, we're raising money to support and help the band. So they kind of helped organize this. Them and my sister, and then the marching band, Mr. Moss and all of them, they all got together and they're like, yeah, let's have a wrestling show. And I'm like, all right, well, if you guys want me on there, I'll come. When they first were booking it, I was broken. I wasn't sure if I was going to really be up for wrestling, and then you have to get, like, a license. So I'm not actually wrestling on the show, but I'm going to be there for meet and greets, probably a cool little promo. Who knows? I don't know what I can get away with there, but we're going to figure it out once I get there. There's going to be a few surprises. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be wearing my blue pants so people can see them live in person, because I don't think I've actually brought the blue pants to Kentucky yet. So I got to bring those there. I'll be wearing those. And, yeah, it's kind of a homecoming, and we're just raising money for the arts. Because the arts is so important, especially in school, because I definitely believe if it wasn't for band, I probably wouldn't have pursued a career as a performer, which ended up leading me to a career as a wrestler. So I definitely attribute marching band to that. And plus, it's just a good way of keeping kids out of trouble, to be honest, like, because they got something to focus on and express themselves through. So for me, I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of music, of the band, all versions of the band, whether it's like jazz, marching, all of it. So I definitely believe in this cause, and I believe like what I'm doing. So I'm in this 100% because I want to raise as much money as I can to help them out. Because a lot of times funding doesn't really happen for the arts, especially in smaller towns. So I'm definitely pushing for a big turnout so they can make some legitimate money towards this cause.
Uh, this is totally awesome, and I give you credit for wanting to do this in your hometown. And like you say, it's your hometown. You can do what you want, woman. You're the queen of the city for a day. I'm just saying. So it's gonna be at Madisonville, Kentucky. It's at Hopkins County Central High School. It's a fundraiser, and Leva will not be wrestling, but she's there for a meet and greet, and she will be bringing the blue pants. So if you
I
wanted
am, and
to,
also, if you're a fan of WWE, Eugene will be there, and he's actually going to be in action, so that's kind of cool. I'm actually really excited to meet him. I used to watch him on TV, so I've yet to ever meet him, so that's pretty exciting. So come and
man,
meet me and Eugene.
yes, please. I'm kidding myself because I wish I could be there, but I have other plans or whatever, and who knows? Who knows the next time you're gonna come to Kentucky? But
Exactly. It's
yeah,
hard because they don't do as much wrestling because of the license and like
yeah,
I guess it's a lot of red tape they have to go through to do wrestling shows. But like, I know a lot of people can't be there. If you can't be there, still support if you can. Like send money, donate to the arts, to the band, to something to help keep music in the schools. So definitely look into causes to doing that. So if you can't be there, still find a way to support. So and I appreciate you helping us out by advertising and having me on the show, get a little PR for it. So thank you.
absolutely. I live in Kentucky for half my life, and it seems like nowadays I'm getting a chance to get the word out on the locals. And you're pretty much a local, even though you live in Florida now. But you started and to see how far you come and become one of the premier wrestlers in this world, that makes me proud as a Kentucky resident to see you, doing your thing and still come back to do a show like this for a good cause. I mean, it just shows
Absolutely,
it shows the
yeah. It
great
gives me an
character.
excuse to see my friends and family. So I'm excited to see that because, again, I love my family. So I'm really excited to see my nieces kind of following in my footsteps. So it's kind of cool I get to see them be where I was many moons ago. So hopefully they keep pursuing, music and the arts. So
Uh,
yeah.
it was great to have you back on the show, Leva. Thank you so much for your time. You are welcome to come back anytime. I know you're busy, but if you have any free times on your hands, feel free to stop by, call in if you want, and we'll talk whatever. You know.
Okay, I appreciate that.
hmm
And again, I appreciate you having me on the show to get the word out.
Absolutely. You have a great night. Have a great weekend.
You too.
All right. Bye bye.